Hey there, John from Joyland Roofing. This video is going to talk about some things that Joyland Roofing does not do and that we do not offer, services and products that we don't do, as far as products that we don't work with. Probably the biggest one that comes to mind is roof coatings. So like there's these spray-on roof coatings that you can put on a metal roof. There's also roof painting services out there. We do not offer either one of those. And the reason is the products are, especially the roof coating products, are really sensitive to temperature and humidity and rely heavily on the right combination of temperature and humidity to get a good finished product on, say, a metal roof coating job. It is possible, but I've heard a lot of horror stories of a roof coating gone wrong because that mixture wasn't just right. Customer ends up paying a lot of money and they're left with an inferior product. So some people have an old metal roof and just want to get it repainted, get a fresh look on it. We're not painters, so we don't do metal roof painting. We do, of course, replace metal roofs. In regards to process, so there's a couple of things that we don't do. One, probably the biggest one, is going over with multiple layers of shingles. It is possible, and actually, I'll be completely honest, there are some roofing manufacturers who, under certain circumstances, allow for that. However, in our experience, we've found that a couple of issues arise. We try to go over one layer of shingles with a second layer of shingles. Probably the two biggest ones are the roof deck, so we don't get to inspect and see the quality of the plywood or the boards underneath there. Secondly is the fastening. You got to be really careful about fastening pattern and nail depth and how deep into the shingle nails drive when you're fastening them. And it's really hard to keep that consistent when you're going through multiple layers of shingles. And honestly, the price isn't much different for just going over or first removing the old layer and putting a new layer on. So we just stick to removing the old shingles first before we put another layer of shingles on. Something else we stay away from is pricing games and just driving hard bargains. It's like, it's a $50,000 quote, but if you sign today, you can get it for $35,000, and it's a 3-hour wrangling ordeal to try to get you to sign. I want to take more of a consultative neighbor kind of approach. As the local roofing expert, I understand there's more than one roofer out there. I understand I have competition, and that's perfectly fine for me. As a homeowner myself, I think it's more important to consider your choices first before being hurried into a decision you might regret later on. We do a consultative approach. We kind of try to take everything into account, give you a quote, and then let you think about it if you'd like to, without that hard bargaining kind of steep discount offering. So there you have it, most of the basics of things that we don't do. It's just a few things, but they are important. So take that into consideration when you're thinking of calling Joyland Roofing.